all set for the start of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here now is Juan Soto, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey Jr. stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. So here's Cody Bellinger, and Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far, and one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Justin Verlander enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Justin Verlander.
Matt Olson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I could get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
2-0 count and the pitch. Two and 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bellinger's off and running. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he's safe.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Tigers 2. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now a pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there. So now to the plate, Ty Cobb. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, not shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini, runner in scoring position with Surgon. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Cole sets. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 5 and the Tigers 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he fouls this one off. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Fouled off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Nope.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
One out, nobody on. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Tigers 2. Jacob deGrom enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Washington, number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just inside. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
George Springer the next to hit as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he lays off there 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball back outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The Tigers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Lead off for Washington. The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he popped him up. Escobar into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman,
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Donaldson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on top 7-2. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit hard and caught down there at third. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
The catcher.
Striding in, Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one. Chris Archer comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 25, Chris Archer.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Archer's ready. Here he comes 0-1.
Ball left outside.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jay Happ has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Max Muncy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready now, Joey Gallo.
The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit down the third base line. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as it's now a 6-run ball game. Wilson Contreras will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And the pitch. Fouled away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1 to the National shortstop. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ball
One
one
ball,
as the
two strikes.
changeup misses well off the inside. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Nationals 8 and the Tigers 2. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Grounded up the first baseline. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Archer. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Archer gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next for the Tigers, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aye.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting,
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lowe. 1-0 the count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers get just the one. Ninth inning coming up. Washington leads this one 8-3.